What seems to be up with the broadcast? I don't know what's going on here, but there's weird shit going down here, and I don't know what's happening. Uh, go on here. I can get live sometimes if I go through these screwy loops and hoops and things of that nature. Other times it's private. I have no idea what's going on here. What's up? What's up? Come on. Gotta be people out there that want to know what's up. What's up with the pop-ups on my computer when I go through Norton and other avenues and these creatures still keep coming back, trying to get me to take their search engines and stuff of that nature. This is just wrong, wrong, wrong. I shouldn't have these pop-ups. And I just want to know what your opinion is about these pop-ups out there. I mean, I'm invited my group in, and we want to know what's up with pop-ups. Why are there so many pop-ups in this group? I only got about 30 minutes, and then there's nothing. What is their pop-ups about? Why why are they coming out here with all this stuff on Google Plus? I mean, just getting the Google Plus, I have pop-ups. I went through my Norton. Norton scanned. Norton says everything's fine. Therefore, Norton is in on these pop-ups. But what does that mean? Really? Um, hmm. There's something wrong with these pop-ups. They just keep coming up. I have one saying it's from Norton Cimatech saying that we blocked this and you gotta click on here and go here and do this. And I see it another fraud from some respective of I don't think Norton would do this. I don't think Norton would go through and put this stuff up. Uh, I went through Norton, went through the registry clean, I went through a bunch of other stuff, and these pop-ups are still coming. That means Norton's ineffective to me. Norton has been ineffective to stop these adwares and these whatever wares there are out there. It's been they've stopped Trojans. They're saying you had Trojan come on here. Sometimes I think that they just throw that up there to say that look, we're doing our job. See, keep subscribing to me. Norton, really? Really? After I go through all these cleansings, and they even went through their major cleansing, the cleanup, and I'm still getting these pop-ups that just keep coming and coming up. No matter, I go, no matter what web page I go on, they come up and it's like, do 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 do. You're in a survey. You answer the survey, and it's the same person doing it for 5 different sites. What is up with that? Really, I want to know. I really want to know what these surveys are all about. What's the survey thing that keeps coming up? What's this other thing coming up saying that you need an upgrade on your FLV? You need an upgrade on this, and they just pop up while I'm on a web page, and there's no reason for that except it's some type of malware. So I'm asking the question: is all this stuff really scams going on out there, and we are being duped into them. And I'm trying to get them off my system completely. And some reason or other, well, they're being allowed. There's something wrong here. I'm telling you right now, there's no reason why I should have all these adwares and malwares popping up on my screen. No reason whatsoever. If Norton is supposed to be as supreme as it is, as one of the best cleaners and everything else, why are they still coming up after a scan? Oh, they're being allowed because they're getting a kickback. Yes, I may not use Norton ever again after this. I'll totally remove it from my system and go to something else. I'm trying to find out. I know that Norton came out with an article saying we can't cover all these new hackers out there and we can't do that. Then what good are you if you can't cover all these hackers and things out there? You're you're defective in your own words of not able to protect my system from all this crap coming on to it. And, well, I think that's what it's all about. Not protecting. You're getting a kickback, aren't you, Norton? Cimatech. You're getting a kickback. And you're allowing these creatures on my system to sit there and annoy me. You are becoming an annoyance. I paid you $80 for 360 and I'm getting this? Really? Really? 360 protection? 100% protection? And you can't protect me? Even in your own words and what came out in the news and your own statements? You people are a joke. You're just a joke. I don't know why I'm getting this. I know you're attached to the NSA, and I know you're doing all this other stuff. Just leave me alone. Let me surf as I want without all these pop-ups every time I select a window and open it up, and this window has you not protecting me from another window opening up and saying, you're a winner. You're something else. You need this protection. You need this upgrade. Really? I don't believe this. I don't even have FLV, and I'm getting an FOV upgrade? Really? Really? Come on. You got to be lying to us all. I'm going to take a minute of a commercial, and it's not really a commercial. I'm just going to play something. Oh, and between YouTube and Google Plus, they're going to say, "Oh my God, he's playing something." Yeah, I'm playing this right here. I'll be back in a moment. And I'm back. And you got to see a commercial for minicams for free. A free commercial. Wow, that upsets them a lot. Anywho, let me put this back up there and bring down the window of my Hangout. And I still have nobody viewing me, but it's being recorded. Okay. What's going on with adware and malware? It's rampant on the internet, and it's being allowed by organizations that are supposed to, if you pay them money, not to let that happen. Well, apparently, when I cleaned up my registry under Norton and cleaned up my malware sites and stuff, they're still popping up. What's the story to that? Okay, this is a story to it. None of them are doing anything to protect you from whatever. What they're doing is allowing them on for a price, and they're all allowing you to be invaded for a price. Yahoo, I mean many other ones, they're allowing this. They should have protection on theirs. I mean, every time I go to open a page up, bam, a second page opens. What is that all about? There must be something about that's going on that is very upsetting to me. It's very upsetting to probably most of you if you have the same problem. I go on there and look for adware, malware uh, programs on Google, and suddenly, bam, there's another window opening up, going, you've been, allowed a survey on whatever, uh, Yahoo, uh, it doesn't matter what site it is, Bamboozer, whatever. They're coming up there with the right words for where you're at, and they're doing this. And you're like going, well, how in the hell can this person be spread out across the entire internet and want me to have a survey? Or FLV needs to be updated, or your Adobe needs updated. This suddenly pops up while you go to another page. It's not that I'm I'm going, I'm on the air. See, when you start up normally, Adobe will pop up when you haven't went to any page whatsoever and say, here's an update. Now, these people are scams. You go on there, and I mean, if you click on them, it brings up a second window, and they have another ad that they're trying to get out there. This adware is phenomenal, and it's not being taken care of by your protectors, which I thought Norton was a protector. Well, apparently Norton's not a protector. It's in on it. It's in on all these scams, and they're scamming us. They're scamming you. They want you to get that, and then suddenly you get I start search. You get all these other search engines you don't even want. They're out there and have ads out of the yin yang attached to them, and it's just unreal. And I'm broadcasting tonight just for another 20 minutes just to inform you of this, because I've been running into this for the last 2 weeks. I can't get rid of them. I even when I want my home page not to have iSearch or any of these other search engines coming up and being in my toolbar, I go in there and remove them. and they come right back again as soon as you go to open a new page. There they are. They're not what I said I want as my tool search, like Google or Yahoo or anything like that. They come up first. I have to go and do it again to get them off of there. Even though I removed them, they're still coming back. Something is wrong with the internet system when these ads come up, and some of them may be malware. I don't know. But they keep coming back as if they are malware. To me, malware is anything that keeps repeating itself and won't go away. And therefore, that is what I'm under right now. I mean, do I have to reboot my entire system and put it all in brand new to get rid of you? Is that the only way to stop you? I can do that. I really don't have anything on my main drive. I've moved everything to other drives that are separate and disconnectable from this drive. And if I have to, I will. And I will kill you that way. I will kill you adwares. I will kill you malwares just because I can. And if you keep coming back on, I'm going to have an issue with my virus scanner. Even though they said we can't deal with this. No, like I said before, what good are you? You're no good. That means I need to find another type of antivirus and malware software that will get me away from these things that you're allowing on your system checks not to find. You must be getting kickbacks. You must be getting kickbacks. I cannot believe the malware and the adware is coming on my system. Every time I go to a new page, I get them as a follower. I even have Cookie Cleaner, and it cannot stop you. When I clean, every time I go from one page to another, I hit Cookie Clean. It eliminates whatever's on there saying they're a follower. No, they're secretly following me. They still come after me and follow after me on my new page when I open up. Like I said, I ran these scans on my Norton, and Norton's not taking care of it. Norton's is worthless. Do not pay $80 for 360. It's a piece of junk, and it's proved itself as such. It doesn't work because I went through all that stuff, scanning through my system to find all this crap. I used even Microsoft's malware searcher, whatever it's called. God, I can't remember what it's called. It's their little thing they give you to go with your updates and everything, and it doesn't even find this stuff. That means they're all in on it. They're all in cahoots with these adware and malware people, and they're not. They're saying it's safe. It's not safe to me if they're bugging me. Really? That's safe? To me, I want to scan the internet. I want to cruise the internet. I want to surf the internet without anyone popping up and saying, here, you won something, or here, you need to give us a survey. Really? Really? I got to give a survey? Why? If I don't want to, I have to shut that off and go on, and then when I go to the next page, wherever I go, they're following me and saying, "Doot, doot, 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 doot. You are not in a survey." Really? That one's the most annoying one. That one there, I go to the Weather Channel. I go to Intellicast, and they're there wanting a survey automatically, and it's the same format of a survey. You've been invited to a survey. I don't want a survey. I want to see the weather. I have to close that window to see the window I brought up. That's wrong. That is wrong. Absolutely, indiscreditably wrong. And it's just, oh, it's starting to get on my nerves heavily. That's why I'm doing this broadcast now, because anytime you open up a damn window and somebody wants a survey, wants to sell you something, wants to upgrade something, there's something wrong with that. I see it as malware introduction. I see it as adware introduction when that comes up. And I automatically go, no, no, click, off, leave the page. You do not realize how bad this is out there with all this malware that's going on and adware. It's really getting bad out there. The internet has become a commercialization and not what it used to be, where you just go to where you want to go and don't have somebody to bother you with all this, I don't know, malware, adware. If you have anything to say, come on board and talk with me. I mean, I can put a link back at my Google, and well, if I can figure out how to get back to that. Okay, I can do that. I can put right on my request, and I'll send that to you. And you'll be able to get on here in a few seconds if you found me through my shout out. Basically, I guess it's a shout out. I don't know what it is. Let me put a space here. Oh, oh, that's not what I printed. I'm having problems with my keyboard, so if it doesn't work offhand, there you go. You can get on here right now and come right on in. I can put it up in my comments over here. Oh, you got to be in on this, or I wouldn't have to do that. Come on in, talk about adware, malware, and how it's infecting everyone's system offhand. Even if you have something as supposedly as great as 360 Norton Simitex software that can't get rid of these pop-ups. Hmm. I may have to turn my keyboard over and shake it out again. Cat's running, scared. Okay. I've put it up on my Google and shared it as part of my friends. And I'm live right here. Toggle keys code are shown when you press cap lock, 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 scroll key. The key shortcuts turn toggle keys off to hold down the number lock for 5 seconds. No, I don't want to go to your ease of access center to disable keyboard shortcuts. I do not know what that means. I'm apparently having a issue here with my keyboard. Okay, there it is, posted. Okay. Ah, so that's what it's doing. Okay, there you go. Post. I can't turn my keyboard off, so I don't know what I'm going to do. There it is. There's the post. I had to get the water off the keys. What happened is the cat spilled the beer on my keyboard, and I took it in and washed my keyboard off. It's a wireless keyboard, so it may be having issues. So I may not be able to print anything. Oh, there it goes again. Go to erase access to central or disable the keyboard shortcuts. And it's going to take me off this page, most likely. Okay. I brought the water down to one corner down here. It should, I mean, these keyboards should be isolated from spills and stuff, but they're not. I don't know what's going on. You can come on if you see the address on my page. You should be able to join me and have a discussion about adware and malware issues and why your virus protection isn't working with them because oh, they're not supposed to. They're there to make money. What do you think they're up to? It's all about making money, nothing about curing the problem. I mean, when I sit here and just go on the air and I go, oh, I want to check my email, and another window opens before my email, there's something wrong. Something wrong when that happens. Yes, there's something wrong with the system. It's 8:57 now, and I'm still on the air. I have one more beer. My cat's been put outside of my area, so I can't do what it did before, knock my beer over and splash my keyboard on the left side. That's where I'm having the problems. Like I said, it was a wireless keyboard, so I just took it in and put it in a faucet and washed it off. That probably wasn't the best thing to do. Uh, but it did get the beer out of my keyboard. Uh, It is a Hewlett-Packard keyboard. I figured they had their keys isolated to a point. Uh, I'm shaking the keyboard right now. I'll hear it. Hear beep, boom. Yep, that's the water moving around trying to get it out here. It's just going to have to dry out, I guess, and it'll work fine again. At least it won't be sticking keys. That's the biggest worry of my thing. I had two keyboards where I splashed on a couple of keys and they got sticky, and beer is sticky when it dries. I didn't realize that as much as I do now. And, well, I'm just sitting back here now, complaining about whatever. Anyways, what do you think about what's happening at Gaza? Killing killing Christ, killing Christ. That's what the Jews do best, killing Christ. Oh, you don't believe that? These aren't Jews that run Israel. It's the Khazars. The Khazars are Russians, Asian, they're mid-Asians. They adapted that religion so they could trade with two different groups of the Muslims and the Christians. So they adopted the Judaism. If you don't know that, you haven't been doing your history studies and you don't know what's going on. I mean, when you look at Netanyahu and he's whiter than a piece of paper, and everyone that are Semites or dark skinned should realize that. But that's beside the point. You don't either want to know or care or anything else, but that's the truth. That's the truth. Just do your rely on the Khazars, and you'll find out they adopted Judaism, adopted it. They were not part of the 12 tribes. There's a paper out there called the 13th Tribe, and it's about them being in Russia, and they adopted this so they could trade with two different groups, and they were called the Khazarians, and that group fell during their time period of 600 years ago. You know, they lasted about 200 years, and then they fell, and then they got prosecuted because 200 years, everyone thought they were Jews. I mean, they really did. They thought they were part of the 12 tribes, and they weren't part of the 12 tribes. They adopted it so they could do trade and make buku amounts of money. Well, you know where the money scammers come from. You haven't been paying attention. Okay. What else is there? Uh, I mean, I can actually go there if I must. Oh, I got a sign here. It says dun dun dun. It's not working because my keyboard's not working right. It's probably I don't know. I'm getting a update something and it won't come up. Hmm. No, I'm getting all types of weird things because my keyboard's not working right. I may have to disconnect my keyboard. I'm having a hard time just changing out the batteries in it because they made this thing where there isn't a place to open up the battery bank and put 1, 2, 3, 4 AA batteries in it. And this is Hewlett Packard. Oh, beep. Aha! I finally got it open. There's actually only 2 batteries in here. Well, crumbs. Let me disconnect these batteries out of here, and this thing won't bother me anymore. They're not wet, the batteries themselves. Okay, let's see if I can open this up. Explorer 11. Do I really want to take on Explorer 11? There's a new question out there. Do I want to take on Explorer 11? There's an idea that I need to know. Do I want Explorer 11 on my computer? It's asking for it. It says, do you want Explorer 11? Well, in actuality, I probably really don't. I'm going to open up these new batteries, put new batteries in it. That probably won't help since the keyboard's wet and everything, but uh, aha. Bloop. I don't know what that meant. I put in new batteries in here. I'm still trying to shake out the water that may be in there still on my keyboard. Oh, I finally got this damn thing open and discovered there's only 2 batteries running it on this wireless keyboard. And I'm still getting beeps and bops and stuff from it. Those 2 batteries are probably still good. I just don't know. I'm still alive. That's a good thing. Okay. So, back to the original question. What do you think about internet services such as Norton 360 and other ones, Caspian and all the other ones? Which one do you think is the best that doesn't allow malware and adware onto your computer? I mean, I didn't open anything up, and if I did, Norton sure called it and said, you don't want this, and eliminated it off my system. This is the questions I'm asking tonight. I got, I got 2 new people at least on here. I'm asking a question. When you go to a web page, does another web page open up automatically and say, you need to take a survey, you need to upgrade, you need to do something, and it's not really from the persons that are of it? Because as far as I know is, when I start my computer up, they will come up automatically on my screen before I even go to the first web page and ask me, do you need, this is an upgrade, you need to upgrade, Adobe, whatever. And if you go to these sites, I clicked on one of them, it came up saying you need this upgrade, then a window comes up saying you need FLV upgrade, and it's like, really? Is that real? I mean, I'm just flabbergasted. Now my keyboard's not working still. It still needs to dry out. It's not shorted out or anything. I think by washing off the cat that spilt the beer on it, it's just not functioning right now. And I put 2 new batteries in it. And probably the wrong thing to do while it's still wet. It's still acting up. Yeah, I should. I don't know. I dumped all the water out of it. I actually went like this and tapped all the water down to one side. And there we go. I've the casing off of it. I'm taking the batteries back out. They don't seem to be warm or anything from short. But I don't know. My wireless keyboard just took a fart on me because the cat spilled a beer on it. You hear me sitting here trying to tap out the water. It should be that they should be membranes around every key on here to keep that from happening, from getting inside of the system itself of the keyboard. But no, it's Hewlett Packard. What am I saying? What the hell? Okay, we'll try this again. It seems to be dry. The air inside the room here is 41%. That should have dried it out pretty much. But who knows? I still got my mouse. The mouse still works. And that's a good thing, I suppose. Hmm. Well, the cover's not going back on. I know it goes on this way. It doesn't go on that way. That would be bullshit way. Maybe it does go on bullshit way. Anywho. Yep, goes on the other way. I just kind of forced it open so I could check the batteries on it. It may have shorted out something in the keyboard. Who knows? While the power was on. And the keyboard's shot. But that's beside the point. It's still. Interesting. I can't get the cover on the batteries back on. Maybe I'll just leave it off anyways. They're in there pretty good. Spin around. Leave the cover off of it and see if it radio contacts still. Okay. Well, I went down here and my mouse is working great. But nothing on the keyboard's working. Ah, there's something. Z Z Z Z Z Z X Z X Z X Z X Z X. I have no idea why it's doing that. It's gotta be something about moisture in the keyboard, which shouldn't be in there to begin with. Well, I'm going to have to take that out. Take the batteries out. Let this dry out a little bit. Well, I get it. The battery won't even come out here anymore. Okay. And then I'll have to just go back down here and go, oh, I get it. No, no. Say no. Just say no. No. Undo. Okay. That'll work. Yeah, I don't know why, but moisture got into the circuitry of my keyboard when it shouldn't have. There's no reason that should have happened. Anywho, adware is badware. And when you get that on there with your protector, it's just bad. It's bad to have that on there. Okay. May have to unplug the link to my computer to get that to work again. One thing I can't get is the cover back on, which probably is a good thing. Probably have to take those batteries out overnight, let this thing dry out. Somehow it got moisture in the keyboard where there should be membranes put into it so it doesn't get that. That's how it goes on, but for some reason I can't get this to go back on. Pretty bad. Sad, actually. Sad. Hood Packard is not the greatest company out there anymore. Though I have a Hood Packard computer and I have this wireless keyboard. If you have any comments on Hewlett Packard, I'd like to hear that too. Just come on here and talk about your experiences with Hewlett Packard, any other computer system that you had. Oh well, battery's out. It's fried. I might as well throw it in the garbage and buy a new one. Their battery took off and went to hell. I don't know where it went, but it went to hell. Oh well. Yeah, I'm going to have to restart the entire keyboard, it seems. It seems it had a brain fart from the water. And, oh, hell, it's better to put water on it than to leave it like it was. Sticky beer running down your keys. Uh, 917. So nobody can get on here, huh? Nobody can find how to get on here, even though I left it on my main page on Google Plus. Oh well, that figures. I never get anyone on here when I do that. Hmm. Well, it's not going to snap back on like it did before. Don't know why. And it don't go this way, I don't think. Here it does. It goes this way, but it won't snap on. Hmm. I'm running down the keys and I'm not getting anything on here. Okay, that figures. That's why I was putting new batteries in. And new batteries are bad batteries, apparently, even though they're brand spanking new. Huh. Well, that's curious. Oh, I see it. It went as far away as it could from where I'm at. Oh, caught my microphone cable. Now it's trying to freak out my microphone cable. Oh, I see how it is. Anyways, so how are you all doing out there tonight? Check in, say something. I said you go to my Google Plus site, Spellbinder00, and you'll find me there. A link to this channel where you can come right on in and have a conversation. Maybe it would be better if I didn't have the battery in backwards on one side. Oh well. Okay. Well, it's still not working. Like I said, I may have to reset it at the port. Unplug it and plug it back in again. Feels pretty dry now, but I washed the cat beer out of it. Damn cat. What did the cat want to do that to me for? I have no idea. I got also this. Okay, so what's going on tonight? Well, me and my keyboard problem. That's what's going on tonight. Can't get the cover back on it. I have no idea why it won't just snap back on. It was hard enough to discover that it took two batteries in this wireless board, and now it's free. Having a good time with me. It just won't snap back in. I'm gonna have to leave that out, I guess. Need the battery cover off. It no longer works. Once you take it off on a Hewlett Packard product, it don't work no more. It should be on there, but it's not. But if I'm gentle with it and put it back down, it won't fall off. Oh. Oh. See how I is? Know how I am? Okay. Oh. Okay. I guess I'm going to end it here tonight. I don't have any more time to talk. Nobody joined in. I know they wanted to join in, and They didn't get in. I have no idea. Oh, what's up? Poo poo popo ups. Oh, I did not put that down there. I will tell you right now, the title is not my title. I did not put that in there. That was a keyboard either screwing up or something. Yeah, I'm going to have to reset the damn keyboard. The only way to do that is unplug the wireless and put it back in again. The Wi-Fi connection back in. Any sound. There we go. And then I plug it back in. Well, it should just plug right back in. There it is. And I'll have to research. Get it back on. Like I said, the keyboard should be membrane insulated from water. Should be. I can't guarantee that. Let me see. Nope. Not even on a good day. I think the keyboard's shot. I'm pushing every button and I have comment opened up and it's not responding. And that just means I either have to hit the reset button on it. Yep, I think the keyboard's had it. Time to go buy another one. Oh well, they're only about $20 or so for a wireless one like this. And I mean, once you spill water on them or whatever, I think they're basically fried. I think I basically fried this one. And it's not going to work no more. Yeah, I'm not getting any response off the keyboard. That'll be an investment, and tomorrow, at least my mouse didn't get soaked. That's all that matters. I can actually turn it off without forced turn off. Yeah, I think it fried the IC in this. I think the integrated circuit's gone. I can't get no response out of it at all, no matter what buttons I press, and I'm pressing them all, and I'm getting no response out of this piece of crap. Like I said, it's cheap products for a cheap society, and that's what we're under, a cheap society. At least I was able to get in the address and everything before it happened. I'll just dump these batteries because they're bad, I know. They've been in there for about 6 months, and so they must be bad. New ones, though, I just got, and they're not working. I mean, nothing's working on here. I unplugged the mouse or the keyboard. Damn wireless keyboards. The only thing good about a wireless keyboard is don't have to have it right there in front of the computer. You don't have a wire to worry about. Okay, not doing anything. Trying to get the water down to one side or something. Aha! I got a response. A stupid response, but a response. I think it's just wet still inside, and it's going to do this until it dies. The only way to stop that is to pull a battery out. It'll probably come back. If I'm getting a response afterwards, all I do is take the batteries out, let the damn thing dry out. It'll work. Maybe. I don't know what it did. Oh, I can't get the mouse to work now. And the mouse is hardwired in. Okay, I gotta go all the way up here. Oh, I can't do that. I can't delete it. Delete. Okay, I can delete it. I can do certain stuff on here. Keep trying to delete off the keyboard. The keyboard's not working. Okay. So no one's going to come on and talk about anything about anything. That figures. I figured somebody would come on here. I got links to get on here. Yeah, you got to take off that last right, and it'll work. No, it's not even recording that, so I don't know. It's 9:31. I gotta go. I made my point anyways. Then the cat knocked the beer on my damn computer and look at it, or not on the computer, but on my keyboard. It's all drained out of there. It feels dry when I turn it upside down and tap it. There's nothing coming out. But apparently it's damp inside to a point where it's not responding. So I lost my keyboard. Still got my mouse, but lost my keyboard. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, my keys are wet or something. Like I said, I'll probably have to pick up a new keyboard tomorrow. I mean, I didn't get this wet over here where the numbers are or anything. And I'm just not getting anything. No volume control, no nothing. And this means here it's cooked. Yeah, I think the IC's cooked on it. Not getting anything. Until next time, this is Spellbinder saying, have a nice night. Don't let your cat up on the table where you're at. Things will happen if you have a drink up there. And, well, you'll get fused out. And you won't be able to get back on with your keyboard. But my mouse works. That's all that matters. The mouse works. That means I can still shut down the system and not worry about anything. And that's not working either. Select, 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 select. Favorites. Wow, the keyboard's not working. A lot of stuff doesn't work. Oh well. Have a nice night. I hope you had an enjoyable understanding of adware and malware and how difficult it's been trying to get rid of it when you can't. Until next time, be good or be good at it.